Hey everybody, we are live at the Never Settle show. I'm Ross Brand. We're getting ready for Mario Armstrong's big debut. It's going to be a huge day for live streaming here on the Never Settle show Facebook page. And then at 7 p.m. Eastern, everybody needs to head on over to the Entrepreneur Facebook page as we're going to talk, as that's where the show is going to happen. It's a little noisy in here. I hope everybody can hear me. And I just want to give you a little bit of a view of the situation. If I turn around, you can see behind me, there's going to be a live audience. And then we're going to have the show up in the front will be where Mario will be broadcasting from. There's going to be in-person guests. And it's just quite a setup that we have here. Let me turn the quickly. So we have the red carpet here and the background. You can see that the show is presented by FedEx Office. It's the location, the venue, this beautiful venue is Canary. Roker Media is one of the co-producers. And then we have Entrepreneur Magazine is going to be presenting it on their Facebook page. Hey Rose, welcome. Great to see you. We also have a bar here. We have a bartender. There's Berlin. You can see
how's it going?
She's got great wines. We're going to come back and check in with her in a little bit. And you can see this great space. The social media team's over here. Wave and say hello. And we have a special guest just as we get started. John Burk from Roker Media, Roker Entertainment.
Roker Media, that's correct.
Roker Media, yes. Thank you so much for stopping by for a minute.
Thank you, Ross.
This is very exciting. You guys have been working with Mario and his team to put this show together.
We have been.
What does this day mean to you that it's finally here?
This is really terrific. This is like a full-on TV show. And the fact that it's going out through social media, through a social broadcasting platform like Facebook, live streamed, is testament to the fact that this is a legitimate media. And what's really cool is the fact that Mario, I guess, came into our company about a year and a half or so ago. I first met Mario, I guess, at the beginning of, 2016, and was always bowled over by Mario's nonstop energy.
Right.
The guy is just like he should have a tornado named after him, because he just comes in and just garners a lot of energy and enthusiasm, and he pushes out a lot of positive vibes. So I've been working with him since that time, and it's just been a really terrific experience.
That's great. And what made you decide to go into live streaming and get so involved? As you know, a lot of people from TV background, business background, always tend to look kind of skeptically at new technology and different social platforms when they come along. And you and Al Roker and your team has always kind of embraced that. What is it about live streaming that made you feel like this is going to happen and this is worth, investing in?
So this guy right here, Al Roker, can you see that? Al Roker, that's my boss, and he's coming here tonight. And Al has been doing live television now for 40-some years.
Right.
Al is live every morning for 3 hours. And so when we saw the new iteration of live coming through on mobile devices, beginning with Meerkat, even though live has been around for a while, Meerkat was the one that made it very, very consumable. So when that first came on the scene back in 2015, for the most part, that's when it became popular. Al actually took to it immediately. And he went to South by Southwest, and he was live streaming from a stage there at South by Southwest.
Right.
And that's when a whole lot of other people began to say, hey, if Al Roker can do it. I mean, let's face it, Al Roker is not exactly this, he's not exactly thought of as this young millennial cutting edge kind of hipster dude, right?
Right.
He's Al Roker, the guy that does the weather on the Today Show for the most part, right? That's how people see him. So when this traditional media guy began doing live streaming, that's when people thought, okay, maybe this is something all of a sudden, right? So then Al went from doing Meerkat to Periscope to Facebook Live. And then all these other platforms sprung up, like YouNow, which we've got a personality over here, Evie is here tonight.
Yeah, can't wait to meet her in a little bit.
So she live streams every day from Roker Media on YouNow. But Al said, hey man, we really got to take a look at this as media, because like he's been watching all these stages of media going on, right? So he's been watching everything from the early days, black and white, to color TV, to live TV, to OTT, over-the-top services, to now live streaming on social media platforms. So he really was the one who inspired all of us to really take a look at this as a media company, as a production company, and look for ways to create legitimate programming for these platforms.
And what's interesting about Al is somebody who's been in the business for so long and has 13 Emmys and everything else, is that he continues to invest in new technologies. I remember the famous Today Show clip, right, where they first discovered email.
That's right. This is the internet.
So, right, the internet.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, wasn't that soon after that, right?
20 years ago.
Right, that Al then started a website, and he was one of the first to embrace social media.
Right.
So this isn't the first time he's been kind of a leader amongst the established broadcasters.
Right.
So it just means so much to all of us who do live streaming and love live streaming that Al and you guys have really bought into it so much and are doing so much to put your credibility behind it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Two things, actually, I'll mention, okay? Because I know that you're going around and doing different things.
Right.
That's Ben Ratner, by the way. The two things are that... So Al was the first Today Show personality to have a website. He actually saw the beginning of the internet back in the day before everybody else did, and bought his own domain, and he built a website. It's alroker.com. You can go to it now. In fact, the press release for the show is on that website today, right? And there's clips up there from the Today Show and stuff like that. But it's funny because he talks about all of his counterparts at the Today Show. Like Matt Lauer doesn't do anything on social, right? He's a total Luddite, right? But there are other people that are actually active. But two things coming up, okay, that I would just want to mention. So today I had a shoot with Al back at Roker Media all this afternoon against a green screen studio, and Al shot a month's worth of GIFs, okay, of Al Roker branded GIFs, because the thing we're trying to do is direct some more traffic to his page on Facebook, because he used to have a profile that he started, and we just merged it to a page, and we lost 2/3 of his followers. So the way to get people to come back is we're going to give away a GIF a day for an entire month of May, right? So Al did all these GIFs today with Giphy, and it was a hoot and a holler, I got to tell you right now. So when those come out in May, you guys are going to love those. The second thing is we're doing a live stream from Facebook Studio next Thursday, the 12th. Is that Thursday? Or next Wednesday, the 12th, whatever that is. It's the 12th. Okay?
Next week on the 12th.
On the 12th, it's going to be on April the 12th at 2 o'clock, and Al's going to live stream from the Facebook Empire Room studio here in New York City, and I still don't have a theme for it yet. So if you have ideas for a theme for that live stream, let me know. It's going to be a half-hour thing. I'm like toying around with an idea that I gave to Mario, actually, casually, that he stole, which is Ask Al Roker Anything. I'm like, wait, that's my idea. You can't take that. So I think he's going to be doing that tonight.
When all else fails, do an Ask Me Anything, right?
Ask Me Anything, you know. So we'll see what happens, but it's been a lot of fun, and it's a great ride, and I encourage people to just, like, if you want to know what the company's up to, what Al Roker's basically up to, then please follow us at RKR Media. That's Roker Media on both on Instagram and Twitter, and then of course on Facebook it's also RKR Media as well. And there's also a YouTube channel. And
Al is going to be here, but he had to attend to some breaking news. He's going to be doing nightly news, you told me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is like a spoiler alert that Al's going to be on the show.
Oh.
It's not.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
No.
Wanted me to...
But Al was actually going to be the first guest. But we got the call from NBC very early this morning. He's doing the nightly news tonight with Lester Holt, because there's a lot of weather going on in the rest of the country in your neck of the woods. Right. I guess there's some huge tornadoes going on in the south. So
be
he
safe,
has to report that. Yeah, so be safe. And then Al's going to whiz on down here and be on by like 10 or quarter after.
Okay, and that'll be on the Entrepreneur Facebook page. So at 7 o'clock, head on over to the Entrepreneur Facebook page. That's where Mario will be live with the first episode of the Never Settle Show. John Burk, great talking to you. Great meeting you today.
You too, Ross. Thank you so much.
All right, we're around now and take a walk around the studio, because I heard they had a caricaturist here, and I believe it is Cathy Nolan, who is busy working.
How are you guys?
Hey, Cathy Nolan, show us what you're working on.
I'm working on drawing our first guest, Jeff and Kalisa of the Runaway Experience.
Right.
So I'm just kind of drawing them out right now, and I'm going to be coloring it in, and that's going to be a gift for them for the Never Settle Show.
Wow. So tell me, how long have you been doing caricatures and drawings of people?
Well, let's see. I'm not going to give away my age, but a very, very, very long time. Since I was like 18. So I've been just drawing. I draw corporate events and parties and I've done live streaming for ABC News for the national election and their New York primary. So I've been doing it for a long time.
Come in and say hello here.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys?
It's a little loud in here. Throw a 1 in the chat if you can hear us. Just let us know that you can hear us. So, Cathy, I'm with Cathy Nolan, and she's a live streamer herself.
Yes.
And very active on Periscope. What is your Periscope handle?
Cathy Nolan Art.
Cathy Nolan Art. So
Yes.
follow her on Periscope. Check out her scopes. What is it about this day and what Mario's doing in the Never Settle show that made you want to get involved and be a part of this?
Well, it's a funny story. I met Mario at the Periscope Summit in New York City 2 years ago, and I had drawn Roker, and I wanted to give him this gift, this caricature of him. And that's how I met Mario, because I found out he worked for the Today Show. And so to thank Mario, I said to him, well, I'll draw your caricature, Mario, to thank you. And he loved it. And he said, you know, I'd like for you to be on my show when I have my talk show one day. So sure enough, we got into touch, and I was like, absolutely, because Mario's a special guy. He's like, brings out the best in everybody, and he's got such a great energy about him, and he's just fantastic. So I really am really honored to be part of this amazing team.
Awesome. And how long does it take you? If I wanted to come back later and get one of these
How about now?
awesome sketches, how long would it take?
5 minutes. Why don't you get done now, Ross? Here, sit down over here and I'll draw you if you want.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'll be
All
really
right.
quick.
I've got to do a few more interviews first,
Oh,
but I will
okay.
try and come back later
No
because
problem.
I love what you do. So.
Thank you so much.
Cathy Nolan, check her out.
Thanks,
Cathy
everybody.
Nolan Art.
Yep.
Cathy
With a C.
Nolan
With a
Art
C.
with a C on Periscope.
Yep, and on Facebook Live as well, and
All right.
Instagram and Snapchat.
All right,
Thank you,
great to
Ross.
see you. So we're getting set for the Never Settled show. Again, it's coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern on Facebook Live on the Entrepreneur Facebook page. As the crowd starts to fill in, I'm going to turn the again and let you get a look. People are taking photos on the red carpet and lots of refreshments. We are at Canary. And you can see the studio. It's going to be a full studio audience. There's going to be a live band. There's a caricaturist. We just met her, Cathy Nolan. And the crowd's starting to file in during the pre-show. We're going to go over and meet the bartender in just a second.
Grow more of the muscles to bring more efficiency. It's like this whole, like, it's beautiful. We've actually, because of what we've done, you can see the market.
So we'll catch her in just a minute. I see Chris Strub. I see Chris Strub. Bring it in. Chris Strub. The great Chris Strub.
Mr. Live Streaming Influencer himself.
You know how cool it is when I'm watching Mario rehearse and he goes, Chris Strub, we're going to talk about Chris Strub.
No. We're going to talk about Ross Brand. And tonight we're going to talk about Mario Armstrong.
That's right.
This is
So,
Mario's night.
This is such a huge event for everybody
We are
with live
so,
streaming.
so excited
It's so
to be here.
amazing. What is it that makes this so special for you as somebody who's, you know, you've been a groundbreaker yourself, right? 50 states, the first person to live stream in every state. What makes this special to you to see Mario doing this kind of a show?
I talk about this a lot, that I love celebrating people who make it a point to celebrate others, to lift others up. That's what the live streaming community needs more of. That's what Sandra Centorino does.
Right.
That's what Ross Brand does. And this, let's turn the camera and show everybody what's behind us. All of this here, everything here that you see is designed to lift others up. All the guests, everyone here, all this step and repeat, all this red carpet stuff, everything that's going on here tonight is designed to lift up the community and give a stage to people who need that big break. That to me is what this whole entire show.
There you are.
That to me is what this whole entire show is about. That's what Live Stream Stars
Right.
is about. That's why you're here. That's why everyone on, at the Never Settle Club is here. We're all here to lift each other up. And today we're here to celebrate a man who has worked so impossibly hard to get to this point. Mario Armstrong, we love you, and there's no way we would have missed this night.
What Chris Strub said, your book is out there. Just tell everybody where they can find your book. 50 States, 100 Days, the book about your trip going across the country to meet with nonprofits, to interview people, first person to snap and stream across all 50 states.
So you can check it out at teamstrub.com. We got the little snap code and everything
There it is. He's ready.
All the details. I even got a copy of my book for you, Mr. Brand.
Oh, awesome.
So we'll have to sneak that out there for you. I cannot believe this is happening. I can't believe this moment is here. I'm so excited to meet you, to see all this. And tonight at 7 p.m., call your mama, call your dada, call all your friends. This, as you said before, is the Super Bowl of live streaming. And there's nowhere in the world that we would rather be right now.
Absolutely. Great to meet you
So
in person,
glad to meet
finally.
You, this is great.
Sandra Centorino, come on in.
Of course.
We have Sandra Centorino here, the inspirational expert. So great to finally meet you as well in person.
How are
you? And you recently interviewed Mario, so this is a special occasion. Talk about what it means to you that this day is finally here and this great show is going to kick off tonight.
Oh my gosh. So first of all, I'm excited to meet you because you've been such a great force in the community, bringing the live streamers together, which I love, and I thank you for that. And I connected with Mario about a year and a half ago through another live streaming platform and made an instant connection to his energy, positivity. I joined the Never Settle Club. I actually hosted this big positivity con a couple of years ago where Chris was a part of, and Chris connected to Mario, and it's just been growing ever since. So Mario has not only been a good friend to me, but he's been a mentor, and I'm calling him a hero for this one, Ross.
This really is a game changer for live streaming.
Definitely.
To have an event that's, it's both got all the production of TV and all the interaction of live streaming. A live event, a bar, a band, a caricaturist. All our live streaming friends are here. It's an amazing
right
time.
Now. I literally have the chills.
I know.
This is just crazy. I can feel the energy in the room.
It is. It's great to see you. Great to see you, Chris Strub.
This guy right
here. The event continues. And we kick it off. We kick off the Never Settle show at 7 p.m. Eastern, hosted by Mario Armstrong, Emmy winner, The Today Show, NPR, CNN. You'll want to catch him over on the Entrepreneur Facebook page at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And we want to talk to somebody else who's a major influencer on YouNow. On YouNow. Introduce yourself. Tell everybody you are a big star, not only working for Roker Media, but on YouNow.
I am. I'm Evie Y on YouNow. I am an influencer on YouNow. It's where I got my start, so I'm kind of, loving it there. But I work for Roker. I'm the social media correspondent on the Never Settle show. I'm also doing the pre-show with the red carpet right before the show starts, showing you guys around the set. So excited.
What does the social media person for Roker Media do during the show?
Okay, I'm the social media person for Roker. I'm the social media person for the Never Settle. So what I do is I get all of your comments.
Okay.
So all of the tweets and all the Instagrams that you guys hashtag Never Settle Show, I'll be able to pull them up on screen right here on my tag board, and I'll be able to tell them to Mario, ask your questions to Mario so that he can put them on the show, and you can be part of the show. So that's what I do here. And then I'll be also doing the red carpet show right before the show starts, showing you guys what this set is all about. Although I'm sure you're doing a fantastic job of that right now.
You can never show it off enough. It's a beautiful set. Now tell me, what was it about YouNow that drew you to that platform, and how did you kind of find success with YouNow?
All right, well, okay, so I'll tell you how I started. Al and John and Tracy back at the office, YouNow came to them and was like, hey, test out this platform, because Al was already kind of pioneering the live space. Right. And Al was like, well, this is a younger demo, and we need somebody, a little more hip. No, I'm just kidding, Al. But yeah, he's like, who can
Don't talk to your boss that way.
Sorry, Al. No, I've stolen Al's Emmys before, but anyways, so they asked me to test out the platform.
He's got so many Emmys, you wouldn't even know what was missing, right?
And the first day that I know, right? That's so crazy. The first day that I went live, though, I was under hashtag advice. And I thought that I was going to be getting advice, so I was asking for advice for our holiday playlist and what songs we should play. But really, the hashtag advice hashtag, you're supposed to be giving me advice.
Right.
But anyways, I ended the broadcast 45 minutes later, and I had 11,000 views, and everyone in the office just was like, what did you do? And I was like, I don't know. Like, they're like, you got to go on every day. So I ended up going on every day from the office, kind of, because I'm Canadian, so I kind of had my story was like a Canadian girl living the American dream. From the office.
Canada's just such a culture shock.
I know.
It's like you came from the other side of the world or something.
It's hard. I got to get a visa to work here.
Right.
They make it difficult. But what was I gonna say? My train of thought. Oh, so then after like a month and a half, 2 months, I ended up hitting 1 million views on the Roker live channel.
Right.
And they were like, you got to get your own brand, like you're becoming bigger than what it is.
There he is, Shy. How's it going? What's going on? A celebrity.
My other half.
Me? I don't think so. She's got more followers than anyone here.
Maybe so.
So that's an awesome story, and I mean, I'm so excited for tonight. This is such a big day for all of live streaming. Tell everybody again where they can find you on social and where they should look for you.
If you guys go to EvieWhy.live, that takes you directly to my YouNow page and all of my socials, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, they're all connected, linked there. So EvieWhy.live.
EvieWhy.live. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Great to meet you. Thanks for
Great to meet you. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us. And we are still getting ready for the Settle Show. And I'm telling you, 7 o'clock tonight is the big kickoff. It's going to be over on the Entrepreneur Facebook page. And from Livestream Universe, and we are at the pre-show. A big crowd. Turn the camera around again so you can get a look at everybody who's coming in. Let's head on over to the red carpet where some of the newcomers are arriving. As we look around. Very exciting. I'm going to move it over to where the show's actually going to take place as we move towards the set. In the front here is where Mario is going to broadcast from, one of his producers is up in the front. You can see they have professional cameras and equipment. So you're marrying the best of traditional television with live streaming. You can have all the interactivity of live streaming as the crowd's starting to take some seats. This is a live stream show going out to Facebook Live with television quality, network TV quality production. Roker Media, Al Roker's company, is a co-producer as part of putting this show together. Mario Armstrong, Emmy winner, is the host. He's a Today Show personality as well. And it's going to be an exciting, exciting time. The featured guests, the first guests who are going to be on the show are the Runaways. They're a couple that they went off and they started their own business, quit their 9-to-5. They're going to talk about how they were able to do that. And then later on, Al Roker is going to be here. We were hoping to talk to Al, but he is at NBC. There's some breaking news he's going to be covering, so he's going to be live on Nightly News. And then Al Roker is going to come over and be one of the guests on the show with Mario Armstrong. So we have that to look forward to. We talked to John Burk earlier from Roker Media, Cathy, Nolan, Caricaturist, and we definitely want to make our way over and see what's going on, because there is a wine tasting going on tonight. And you can see Berlin. You may have noticed her as a guest on Wine Antics, hosted by Jen Nelson. And she's here talking with the great Chris Strub. Let's see what kind of wine she has here. Hey, Berlin.
Hey, how's it going?
Say hi to everybody on the Never Settle Show Facebook page.
So happy to be here. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Tell us what kind of wine you have.
So this is our Sauvignon Blanc. We use the sales of this to restore 100 oysters per bottle to New York Harbor. And we're rebuilding these reefs and habitats, which cleans water and provides a home like coral reef. And then here, we have our Pinot Noir to save bees. In every bottle of this, we plant 875 wildflowers. We don't use any chemicals, no pesticides, no sugars, no tannins, no acids in our wine. It's just grapes pressed with the native yeast in the air, so you can enjoy clean wine and help the world.
Awesome, awesome. Now, are you a live streamer yourself, or how did you get into?
No, I just have always been a fan of Mario, and I reached out wanting to get a bottle to him, and he brought me on. So.
That's awesome. So here is the company. It's Proud Poured. And tell us again the names of the two wines and how people can order them.
This is Proud Pour Pinot Noir, and this is Proud Pour Sauvignon Blanc. So find it that way. And if you go to proudpoor.com, you can see all our locations as well as where to buy online.
Thanks, Berlin. I know there's thirsty people. We'll let you go ahead with that. Hey, here's Chris Strub. What are you drinking? You're drinking white wine.
This is the white. By the way, if you want to check out more about this company,
yeah, you can tell this isn't wine antics. I'm like, you're drinking a white wine.
Well, exactly. But she was on Wine Antics with Mario the other night. So if you want to learn more about that company, she did a fantastic job as a guest on there.
Awesome.
It was really cool to watch. You know, Jen is fantastic.
She absolutely.
Shout out to Jen. And this wine is actually really, really good.
Awesome. I will catch up with you in a little bit, my friend. Let's take a walk around. There's going to be a live band here as well. I mean, this is a big time show when you have a live band. A lot of people streaming, of course. It's a live streaming show. There's Sandra Centorino, the inspirational expert, is live streaming.
Show back in.
And we have the producers, Anissa. Say hi, Anissa.
Hi. Welcome.
And we have the band. Can we meet the band here? We are live on the Never Settle Show Facebook page, and I'm with the house band. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Cassandra Kubinsky. I'm leading the band, and this is the amazing On and Gone, who's going to be rocking the percussion here. You can show this little setup is going to make more noise than you ever imagined it could.
And what time do you guys go on?
So we're going to be doing a little bit of pre-show. Evie is giving her studio tour, and then we'll be playing through the whole show. We've got some cool, funky grooves lined up for you.
Cool. And what are your influences?
Well, for this show, you know, Mario really had a sound that he wanted to go for, which is a very funky hip-hop, inflected sound. A lot of stuff that we do, Anand and I produce together under a group named Trifecta. We have tons of music on TV, on E! and MTV and Bravo. Our sound is kind of like an electronic pop, piano-based kind of a sound.
Right. Oh, that's awesome. Where can people learn more about you guys?
Well, my site is CassandraKubinsky.com. Cassandra Kubinsky with a K.com. And you can find our music all over iTunes. You can find our stuff, Trifecta. You can also find my stuff, Cassandra Kubinsky. And we would love to know what you think about it, so please check it out.
Awesome. The band, ladies and gentlemen.
Never settle!
Thanks for taking a couple minutes. It's great to meet you guys. See what we have set up over here. Canary is one of the sponsors. They're actually providing this great venue, and they have a great backstory. I hope to get a chance to talk to one of their team, and their equipment protects your home from burglary. And let me take a look real quick and see what their literature says. It's a home security solution that keeps you connected to the people and places that matter most. And so, are you from Canary?
I am.
Hello to you on the Never Settle Show Facebook page.
Please do.
Hey, I'm Ross Brand, and
Hey,
this
Ross.
is
Aaron Pollack. How are you?
Aaron. How you doing? And what is your role with Canary?
I'm on the marketing team.
That's awesome. Now, you guys have a really cool story of how you were founded. I mean, it's not that cool because it was very disruptive to the lives,
cool.
but it's an interesting story.
Yeah.
Can you share that story with people, how Canary got started?
Sure, it's really quick. One of our founders, he was traveling, and when he got home, he came home to a piece of plywood, which was where his front door was supposed to be. And he happened to be in tech and in security, and basically he said there has to be a way I can know about this when I'm not at home. And he came up with this concept, and he and a colleague of his came up with Canary, and the three of them put Canary together, and they put this great product together so that you know whatever is happening in your home, you know when it's happening, why it's happening, how it's happening, you can take action.
That's awesome. Yeah. And just give us a quick rundown of how it works, your main product here.
Sure, I'll show you. So this is the Canary right here. This is the original Canary.
This is the Canary in the coal mine, right?
Canary in a coal mine, correct. This is the new Canary Flex. As you can see, it's small and very cool. It's a wireless product, outdoor, indoor. But the original Canary, this device basically sits in your home and it monitors the surroundings. Whenever it detects motion, It sends an alert directly to your phone, and you can watch in real time, 1080p HD video, what's happening, and you can take action. So let's say you're in San Diego, but you live in New York. You can actually pop open your phone, you can see if there's a burglar in your home. Not only can you call the police directly from the app, your local police, but you could sound a siren. So not only does this have a 1080p HD camera, it also has a built-in 90 decibel siren. So if there is a bad guy in there, you sound that siren, he's out of there. You will have that footage on your phone. If you need to save it, download it, share it with the police, share it on Facebook. If your kids or pets do something cute, whatever it is, you'll have this footage.
You still have the video you can upload to YouTube?
You still have the video. If you want to, put this bad guy on blast, throw him up on YouTube, you can do that. It also monitors your temperature, your humidity, your air quality. It's really an all-in-one security system, all in just this one little 6-inch tall device.
Fantastic. Yeah. How did you come together with Mario and become a part of this whole event?
Well, he's a big fan of Canary. Actually, I believe he owns at least 3 of them in his home.
Okay.
And we've had a good relationship with him for a while. So we knew about the show. He was going on with Matt Lauer and on the Today Show, and he went on and he talked about Canary, and it had such a great, resounding success that we partnered on this event as well.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us.
Nice to talk to you.
It's Canary, and they are the ones who have provided this great location for the show. Joining us, I'm Ross Brand from Livestream Universe, and we're taking a look around the studio, around this great set. Let's take a walk over here to this display case, and your eye just comes attracted to one thing, and that is Mario Armstrong's Emmy. How about that? An Emmy winner, 2010. He was nominated again in 2015, and this show is Mario's vision, co-produced with Roker Media. In fact, Al Roker will be one of the guests here today. Mario, of course, a big sneaker fan. You can check out his sneakers. The emoji, of course, the emoji pillow, the hashtag. And look at this, a book by a familiar face. There it is, 50 States, 100 Days, the book by Chris Strub. Also, 2 Awesome Hours by Josh Davis. And more sneakers, of course, the great Canary device that keeps your home safe that we just saw. The poop emoji, the big hashtag, Daniel Pink's Drive, the Facebook thumbs up. Give this a thumbs up. Please do share it out if you haven't done so already. If you have done so, no harm in doing it again. And some more books down, Elon Musk's book. Very cool little tech. Very cool display here at the Never Settle Show. And this is, again, the Emmy. You can see it. 2010 National Championship. Chesapeake Bay Emmy Awards. Mario Armstrong, You Can Afford College, January 9, 2010, Maryland Public Television. And now Mario is going to make history tonight at the Never Settle Show. As the crowd continues filling in, we're going to walk back around to the other side. Runaways, Runaways. Runaways here. You can say hello, we're on the Never Settle Show Facebook page. And these are the star guests tonight, along with Al Roker.
Nice to see you.
Introduce yourselves.
Hey, hi, my name is Jeff Belazaire.
And I'm Kalisa Martin.